While your friends are booking plane tickets to the Caribbean this summer, you're interested in exploring the history and culture that Europe has to offer. While those flights tend to be more expensive, you shouldn't have to sacrifice your travel dreams to visit Europe during the summer vacation months. We've put together a comprehensive guide to the most budget-friendly European destinations this summer so you can have the vacation you've always dreamed. Serbia. The Serbian to US exchange rate is fantastic. $1 equals about 105 Serbian dinars, which goes pretty far in this affordable country. Budget hotels can cost as low as $20 per night, and you can eat a good, cheap meal for about $5 and add a beer to that meal for less than $2. If you stay in Belgrade, there are plenty of free attractions like the Belgrade Fortress, St. Sava, or Ada Lake. Rent a car for less than $35 per day, and you'll be able to easily see a lot of the Serbian countryside, which includes monasteries, national parks, vineyards and charming towns, all at a low price. The only thing you might be concerned about is the cost of a summer flight, which ranges from $750 to $1,000. According to BudgetYourTrip.com, the average daily cost of visiting Ukraine is about $30. There is plenty to see and do in Kyiv, Lviv and Odessa, as well as opportunities to explore the beaches and hike in various outdoor settings. Hotels can cost as low as $13 per night, while their 3- and 4-star properties average around $120 per night. Food and drink are super cheap, which is convenient when you consider the flight might cost anywhere from $650 to $1,000 in late summer months like August. Iceland. Flights to Iceland are considerably cheap this summer, making it the perfect time to book a vacation here. You can find flights for about $550 or less in late summer and some flights for about $650 in July. What you save in flights, you might make up in terms of the cost of food and activities, which can be expensive if you want to explore beyond Reykjavik. Hostels are anywhere from $40 to $70, while hotel rooms cost about $150 per night. Bag a summer sale on rental cars and split the cost with friends, and you could drive around the country sightseeing natural wonders at an affordable rate. Romania. Book your ticket to Romania in late summer to find flight deals that are less than $800. Once you arrive in Bucharest, you'll find that exploring the country doesn't cost much money at all. Budget hotels cost about $30 per night, while 3 meals in one day can cost about $25. It may not be the cheapest Eastern European country, but you can head out of Bucharest to places like Sibiu and Brasov and watch as prices lower as you visit these interesting destinations. Ireland is a small, beautiful country that offers a lot to see and do for cheap this summer. Flights are as low as $400 from certain US destinations, and the exchange rate is almost 1-1. It's actually €1 for $1.12 USD, which will make it easy for you to calculate the costs. Stay in hostels and B&Bs throughout the country to save money, and don't be surprised to find pints for about €5. Cities like Galway and Dublin have tons of free attractions and cheap public transportation, and are super walkable. If you want to explore the countryside, rentals aren't going to be that costly. Just be prepared to drive on the wrong side of the road. Slovakia uses the euro like much of Europe, but unlike its Western European neighbors, it's not going to be as expensive. Small boutique properties can go as low as $35 per night, and you could spend less than $20 on 3 meals in a day. The country is beloved for gorgeous castles, historic sites and outdoor nature areas for hiking and skiing. The later you book your trip in the summer, the cheaper the flights, though expect a range of $600 to $900. Lithuania. Gothic architecture, castles, beaches and history galore. If that sounds like something you'd like, you'll want to make your way to Lithuania this summer. This European destination offers budget hotels for $30 per night, 3 meals per day at less than $30, cheap tours and public transportation, and affordable alcohol prices. The best part? Flights cost between $500 and $800 from some US cities this summer. Portugal. If you're looking for a beach vacation in Europe that isn't going to break the bank, Portugal is the way to go. The country is dotted with gorgeous beaches and has an active food and nightlife scene in cities like Lisbon, Porto and Sintra. Wine and seafood will be quite affordable in this country, which is pretty great since hotels might be a little pricey unless you're willing to use a home rental booking platform. Train travel isn't too costly either, and neither are flights, which range between $400 and $600 this summer. Flights to Warsaw and Gdansk are less than $600 this summer, making Poland a European vacation steal. 4-star hotels cost less than $100, while budget spots can go as low as $30 per night. Free attractions are endless in Poland's biggest cities like Warsaw, Krakow, Wrocław and Gdansk, and food is pretty affordable and could cost you about $20 per day. The exchange rate favors U.S. travelers visiting Albania, as $1 USD is about 110 Albanian lek. You'll find this helpful in buying food and alcohol, with lunch costing less than $7. Like Poland, Albania's top hotels are less than $100 per day, allowing you to have a cheap but well-appointed stay in the country. Flights are also less than $800 at certain times this summer, but that's not why you'll want to go. The country is full of archaeological sites, castles, beachside destinations, great hikes and delicious food. Republic. It's no surprise that the Czech Republic has steadily become more popular with U.S. travelers. There is something romantic about the architecture in Prague's Old Town or the medieval town of Český Krumlov. A plethora of castles and hiking opportunities make it as appealing as the fact that it's a pretty affordable country to visit, especially this summer. Flight deals are as low as $550, while 3-star hotels in Prague can cost around $75 per night. 2-star hotels and hostels are even cheaper. Food is pretty affordable, as is a bottle of wine, which averages less than $7. Estonia. Estonia borders the Black Sea, making it the home of 1,500 islands, beautiful beaches, forests, castles and historic sites. You can catch a flight to Tallinn, the capital, for less than $750 from New York City. Even with the euro as their currency, you are not going to spend a lot on traveling within the country or eating. You can find lunches for less than $5 and tram rides for only €1. You can find a good hotel for less than $100 per night in Tallinn, but we encourage you to hop on one of their affordable coach buses and see other cities like Pärnu and Tartu. Croatia. Game of Thrones fans will be happy to know that Croatia is one of the most affordable European countries to visit this summer. Flights to Zagreb, Dubrovnik and Split range from $550 to $700, putting travelers one step closer to the most stunning filming locations of this year's hottest TV show. Whether you are a fan of the hit series or not, Croatia offers plenty to see and do, such as beaches, the Plitvice Lakes National Park, vineyards, islands, hiking and historic sites. Don't be surprised if you find cheap prices, like $50 or less, for sleek hotels, city tours for $10, and a full day of meals for only $23. That's Croatia for you, beautiful and affordable. Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, has attracted visitors since the 5th century BC, and it will continue to do so with its medieval churches, museums and historical sites. If you look hard enough, flights can be found in late summer for less than $700, and whether you're in the mountains, on the beach or in the city, hotels can be booked for $30 per night. Food prices are low and the cheapest way to get around the country is by bus. You can travel quite comfortably and see everything from Nespar to Plovdiv at a relatively affordable price. Slovenia is notorious for offering breathtaking landscapes in the mountains, on gorgeous lakes like Lake Bled and in the architecture like Ljubljana's Baroque buildings. In terms of budget friendliness, the country is far cheaper than some of its neighbors like Switzerland, Austria and Italy, but it will be more expensive than Eastern European countries. Be patient and find a flight that's less than $800, available in late summer, and a chalet or hotel for less than $60 per night. Food prices will be less of a concern than the cost of getting between cities. If you can book a coach bus to get around the country, and trust us, you'll want to, you'll find cities to be walkable or accessible by bike, making it easy to save money here and there. Netherlands. The Netherlands isn't a cheap country per se, but with flights that are between $300 and $500, it's hard to pass up, especially if you plan for a short-term stay like a 4-day trip in Amsterdam. Hotels average around $75 per night, so look for a hostel or rent a room on Airbnb if your purse strings are tight. There are so many free things to do in Amsterdam that can keep you pretty entertained throughout your visit, which will make it easy to allocate €10 for a ticket to the Anne Frank House or some other similarly amazing attraction. Montenegro is a quiet and relaxed summer destination for people who enjoy medieval architecture, beaches and lots of outdoor opportunities. With hotel prices under $50 per night and cheap food and drink, you can have an extended vacation in Montenegro that will be quite affordable and make the $770 to $1,000 airline ticket worth the price. Be sure to hike Lovsan, see the Ostrog Monastery and visit a beach or two. Belgium offers a unique opportunity for travelers who want to see a lot of a country without spending too much money or too much time. Flights to Brussels can cost as low as $500 this summer and budget hotels can cost $70. However, with most of the major cities like Brussels, Bruges, Antwerp and Ghent less than an hour from each other, you could effectively explore the country's biggest and best cities in a 4-day road trip, which could be cost-effective if you have someone to split the rental car and hotel with. Malta may be a tiny nation, but there is a lot to love about it. The country is very inclusive with progressive laws that have made it an LGBT vacation hotspot. Everyone will find something they love in Malta, whether it's tanning on beaches, partying in the nightlife scene, exploring historic fortresses or seeing ancient ruins and stunning natural wonders across the countryside. It also doesn't hurt that budget hotels are about $65 per night. You can find a flight for less than $600 and can enjoy 3 meals in one day for about $25. Latvia. You'll wonder why you haven't visited Latvia before when you discover that it only costs $30 to stay the night in the country's 14th century Jāņpils castle. Plus, it doesn't hurt that flights are as low as $530 this summer. A meal can cost less than $7 and it's full of gorgeous national parks, Art Nouveau buildings and stellar museums and markets. Latvia offers you a great summer vacation opportunity, a chance to visit a beautiful country for a week or so without breaking the bank.